Jones, yes. Cliff Richard, no. You can have that. You can have that, Caleb. Thank you very much to everyone with the Sunday Showdown. Come on into the Man Cave. What a show I've got for you tonight. Back to the data, back to the detail. There is a couple of polls that are out tonight. We'll talk about them before they're even in the newspapers tomorrow. Who's up, who's down, who's closer, who's further away to winning the election, which of course will be called after the federal budget on March 25th. Jacinda Allen, she, along with the rest of the Labor Party, sends Victoria deep into the ditch, but they end up getting a GST handout paid for by you. And the fastest person to run 200 metres this year is an Aussie. Fingers crossed. Gold, gold, gold. First, though, some wild things around that are nothing to do with political news, but instead a little bit of the weather. Last week, the focus was Queensland, while the rest of the country is trying to catch up. There's been a bushfire on the outskirts of Melbourne. Here's the latest we have about that today.
There were significant threats to households and assets in the area. To the best of my knowledge at this stage, we have lost one house, I believe a shed and a cubby house, and that's all. And I think, considering the circumstances and the size of the fire, very lucky that that's all.
And Maya was hot in Sydney today. The temperatures were apparently the hottest since records have been kept by the Bureau of Meteorology, so the best part of, 100 and something years, 150 years. The hottest night that Sydney has sweltered through in March, not of all time, but it's, you know how it works. Sometimes the hottest bits of summer are at the height of summer. Sometimes the super hot weather is slightly after summer, but, you know, cue the usual. Anyway, what I love about a super hot day, same as a super cold day, same as a super wet day or a super windy day, it's up to the news to go and find people telling us how damn hot it was in Sydney today.
Scorcher from yesterday, and then today it's just, I had to take the kids somewhere.
A lot of the bucket hats have been very popular. We've run out of some of the grey hats, lots of sunscreen. The water bottles are all sold out.
According to the forecast, the next couple of hours it will start to fall off. In fact, it could be some 12 degrees cooler by the time you wake up tomorrow, as opposed to what it is right now, as it is hovering around 30 in many parts of Sydney. Why so warm and why now? Well, our mates at Sky News Weather have the answer.
The mercury is set to plummet with strong winds, showers, alpine snow and thunderstorms today as a strong cold front crosses the southeast. However, this is making for a scorcher across New South Wales.
Right, let's get to the politics, though, of the Prime Minister and Peter Dutton as they fight for your vote, as a vote that, of course, we were expecting would be at the end of the first week of the election campaign. But the ex-tropical cyclone blew all of that away, which means we are now having to stare down the barrel of a too little too late